Welcome back everyone. Today we are going to see about CSS table properties. Means what we can do or what we can modify in a table with the help of HTML. First, first property is border width. Means what is meaning of border width? The width around the border. Correct? As here you can see here are two tables. We can assume that this one is the first table, this is the second table. Correct? Here you can see the difference between the borders. In the first one we can see that here border is width is, for example, you can assume 2 pixel, and here we can assume it is 1 pixel. Correct? The width is greater. So with the help of border width we can distinguish how I want the width of the particular border. Second one is border style. Means which type of border do I want. See, basic one is, as here you can see this border, wait a second, sorry, pen. As here you can see this border is called as solid border. Why it is called as solid? Because it is in a single line, correct? Not dash or dot, anything. So these type of lines are called as solid borders. Okay, and in the below table here you can see these are called as dash border. Correct? Dashboard, and that upside is solid. There is again double, means double of these. Then there can be dot dot dot, star, multiple. There are multiple style of border. Understood? First one is width and second one is border style. Solid, dash, wavy border, as you had seen, like this border, wave border. Multiple types of border are there, you can see on internet. Then third one is border color. As here also you can see here are two colors. Here we can see faint purple or faint blue color is given for the border. Correct? And here black color is given for the border. See, by default border color is black, but if you want to modify you can modify by which property? Border color property. And here are two ways. First way, you can give hash code also, hexadecimal value. Otherwise second, you can directly write the name of the particular color whichever you want. Next one, border collapse. What is meaning of border collapse? As you can see here also, upside border, here is only a single border which is separating this column. Correct? So it is called as collapse border. But what is meaning of separate border? When there were two boxes, for example, for this box this line, and for this box there will be like this line. Correct? And for this one this. So there are two separate borders for two separate boxes. Correct? So in that way we can say there is a border collapse separate, but by default it is collapse. By default it is collapse. We can separate with the help of separate property. Understood? Then next one is padding. See, padding is the space which is used between the content to adjust. See, as here you can see this is a box, the text is having some space between the box. Correct? It is not aligned or it is not to touching the border. Correct? It is allowing some space that we can use with the help of padding. Padding means the internal margin. Correct? As you know, margin, same like that. What margin should be there within the box? Here also you can see this is the box. For example, the text is not getting touched this side, upside, right side or bottom side. Correct? It is having some space. It is with the help of padding. Padding allows us to create a invisible border. We can say invisible border. How we can create that border? With the two help. First one is with the help of pixel. Here you can see padding colon and 10 pixel, means it is creating a border value of 10 pixel. Correct? And second one is in percentage. I can write like this also, 10%. Correct? It will occupy, mostly we use pixel, few times we use percentage. Okay, then width. Width means setting the width of the particular table. For example, this is called as width of the table, correct? When it is set to 100%, it will be full. But if I want width 70%, assume 70% will be till here, correct? So the box will be like this, correct? If I choose 50%, it will be here. If I choose 30%, it will be here, correct? Means you can choose the width of the box. Here are also two ways. You can choose 100% or in pixel. While choosing the width, mostly we prefer percentage, correct? Now I don't know how many pixel it is, but I can assume that if it is 100%, it will be 50%, it will be 75%, correct? So that's why we use width in mostly in pixel. But if you want, you can use in, sorry, we use in percentage, but if you want, you can use pixel also. See, it is on your comfort level or on your, it is your own choice what type of percentage you want to use, pixel or percentage. Okay, next one is text align. Text align, as we had seen in text formation also, aligning text, correct? But in which way? Horizontal way. In horizontal way, how many ways are there? Left, center, right and justify. If we choose to the left, it will be here. If we choose to the center, center. If we choose to the right, right. And what will justify do? Here you can see, here are empty space. If we click on justify, it will assume, it will take this all empty space and distribute evenly between everyone. It will create here also space, here is space, so it will give here space, here, like this. It will create, it will distribute the remaining or empty space evenly between each and every word. Okay, understood? And then last one is vertical align. See, does they wrote here horizontal? No, because everyone know text alignment are always in horizontal. See, but here is also text alignment, so we cannot differ between which one is which. So that's why they had given vertical align. Vertical means y-axis and horizontal is in x-axis, correct? X-axis, y-axis. So which are those? Top, middle, bottom, correct? Top, middle and bottom, like this also. For assume this is a table, when selected top, it will be on top, middle, center and bottom at the bottom of the text, correct? Clear? And one more basic tip, see here, we can see first I will show you. See, we will write our code like this: table selected with the help of element selector, colon, border width. Which border width they have selected? 1 pixel. Border style, what is the style of the border? Solid, correct? Here also you can see solid type border. Border color purple, correct? And border collapse, they are selected separated, by default it is single one. Then width, how much width they had selected? 60%, correct? And now th and td, you had seen about this th and td in last year. Okay, th means table heading. Okay, th stands for table heading and td stand for table description. Table stand for table description. For table they had given this, and for td and th border they had given, see here, 1 pixel, dotted and purple. Now here is a twist, here you can see, one second. Here you can see, for table width they had used this line, correct? For table style they had used this line, but and table border color they had used this line. Means if I want to write for each description, they had created one line, but here they had combined all these three into a single line only. See what they had used, just border, not width, not style or not color, only border. And then they had given, see, first one is border width, how many, 1 pixel. Then border style, what is the border style, dotted. And what is the border color, purple. Like this way also you can do, but here is a twist. Here you will add only 3, okay, not fourth one. We cannot use border collapse or border width here, only we can write border width, style and color, okay. And then padding is of 8 pixel, means how much gap you want, correct. And text align is at center, means where you want the text, left, center, right or justify, they had used center, okay. So now let's see the output. Here you can see, first we will see in last, see, when we had done about the formation, the table was like this, correct. There is no border, no padding, nothing at all. But after applying this code, our code will be changed in this format, okay. Here you can see, now see, this is border heading, correct, th. There is a one more thing about th. Th is always in bold, okay. Th is always in bold and its location is always by default in center. You will not see any th in right, left or any format. It will be always in center and it is always in bold format, okay. That is the property of ts, so you can see that it is a heading, okay. Now second thing, what they had chosen, border, correct, for table, which is the this outer one border. Here you can see there are two borders, correct, solid and dash. So for table border means, here you can see the border is going all over the table, correct. See here, the border is closing all over the table. This is first border. What was its description, how many pixel, I think 2 pixel, not 1 pixel. See, it is 1 pixel, which is it solid and it is purple in color, correct. See here, 1 pixel solid purple, and border collapse is separated. Here you can see, that's why they had created two different borders, correct, one for table and one for th. If they had not selected separated, there will be only one single border for all. So understood the use of these three. And width is of 60%. How 60%? See, we can assume that this much is of 100. How many percent? 100%. Half will be nearly here, correct. Half of this page will be here, and this we can assume 10%. So total will be 50 plus 10 is equal to 60%, correct. So you understand the border width they had given 60%. Then th and td, for th and td, here you can see this border, correct. This, it is of 1 pixel, 1 pixel dotted and color is purple, correct. So understood. And then padding is of 8. Here you can see the difference between all the text, there is a gap, correct. There is a gap between all of them, it is called as padding. Padding is how much, 8 pixel, and text align means at center, correct. Here you can see the text is not in the left side or right side, it is in center. Each and every text is in center, correct. So these are the different properties of table. If anyone is having any doubt or issue regarding any topic, you can pin down in comment. I will try to solve your problem. Thank you so much. See you soon.